Joey and Gabriel. We're going to get started with lessons. Please take out key of A practice sheet. You are my sunshine. Key of G practice sheet 2. Key of D practice sheet 2. So pause now if you need to go grab all those things and then start up again. All right, people. Let's reminder of our bass notes, right? So for A, what are your two bass notes for A?
5 E.
Hold on.
6. 5 6.
Okay. Can you say the numbers again, Violet?
5 and 6.
5 and 6. And what's for E?
5 and 6.
And what's for D?
4 and 5.
Yes, 4 and 5. Okay, so for A, 5 and 6. For E, 5 and 6. For D, 4 and 5. Okay, so let's try this. Let's do 4 of each on key of A.
Dead.
Okay, 4 of each.
The dead sheet.
The dead sheet. Let's do it. Okay, so it's going to feel like 2 sets of alternating bass notes. Okay, here we go. 1 and 2 and. 3, switch, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, second line D, 3, 4, E, 1, 2, 3, 4, A, 1, 2, 3, 4, E, 1, 2, 3, 4, last line A. Switch, E, switch, D, and A. Okay, let's do it again. Can you see what's going on over here? You don't really need to look too far, right? So remember, your eye needs to pick one place to go. Otherwise you're going to get, so you're going to stumble, right? So your eyes need to focus on one thing at a time. Now, your eyes can look at your practice sheet and think to yourself A, E, but you don't have to look up again for a minute. You can look at your bass notes if you need to. But you do need to look back up and look at your music again, right? So make sure you're being careful about that and you're not staring at your hand so long that you're not ready for what's coming next. Okay? Always looking ahead like an eagle in the sky. Okay, here we go. 1 and 2 and. Switch. Second line D. Don't even have to look at their hand when they switch chords, like that. There's definitely a direction you want to start moving in because songs get faster, switching gets faster. You know, there's not 3 or 4 measures of a chord. There might be only 1 or half of one. So you have to be able to switch quickly. So not having to look at your chord hand is super helpful. So getting those memorized is awesome. Thank you. So let's play You Are My Sunshine. because you really are. You really are my sunshine. But you know, you're not my only sunshine. I just will break the news to you. You're just one of my sunshines. You are my sunshine, one of my lots of sunshine. Here we go. Intro. 1 and 2 and. 2, easy for me to sing. I would not pick to sing this song in the key of A. I would switch this to a different key if I could. Okay, here we go. One more time. Any questions? No. Okay, good. Let's do it again. 1 and 2 and intro. 2. That's a dumb way to end, right? Usually we end with some kind of like nice little sweet strum, right? So we'll figure that out. All right, any questions on the song? No. There's only one kind of really quick switch at the very last, right? So please don't take quick my son and back away, right? That E is only for one measure, so it's pretty fast. So we try to focus. When we get to that E, we gotta like get in there and get out, right? Okay, so let's fix this last line before we practice that in and out of the E. We'll also fix the ending, okay? So, like lots of endings, let's give it a little bit of a nice strum at the end. So we'll play the first A, bass note, right? Tap down, tap down. But the second A, just a strum, okay? So that the very end will sound like, away. Make sense?
Yep.
Okay. So make note on your music if there's some way you need to do that. That will remind you that when you get to the end, it's just a strum on the second A. Someday you're going to be in a band. You're going to be sitting there and you're going to have all your band members are going to make a decision. They're going to say, this is how we're going to end the song. We're going to do this. And everybody better remember what it is. And that's when you write it down. Go, and write it on your music so that you know what you're doing when you get there. Like a good band member. I think I want Bailey in my band right now. Okay? So first A is just a tap down, like normal. And the second A is just a strum. So the last A of the song is just a strum. Okay? Sweet. So we're going to play this last line a couple of times so that we can practice getting in and out of that E really fast, back and forth, to the E and out, to the E and out. And then we'll play that ending, which is now going to sound a little prettier. Okay? Let's do it. Just the last line. And all you have to think about is getting in and out of that E really quick. Here we go. 1 and 2 and. And E. And back to A. What happened? Alright. We are, yes, it's hard to start this in the middle because oh, it's not that hard. It's not hard. Why am I thinking it's hard? Here we go. Start again. Last line of the song. My fault that I didn't have my stuff together over here. Here we go. 1 and 2. So please don't take switch my sunshine away. Better. Yes, again. 1 and 2 and. So please don't take switch my sunshine away. One more time. 1 and 2 and. So please don't take my sunshine away. Sweet. All righty. How's it feel? Okay, getting into that E. Anybody struggling?
Nope.
Little bit. E's not your favorite.
I like E just
I'm gonna say B minor is not my favorite.
Well, I was just gonna ask it, Violet, do you feel like you're okay though? It's just like a little hard?
A little.
Okay, but you're mostly okay. All right, cool. So, we know what the bass notes are for the key of A. Let us move on to the key of G and make note of where those bass notes are. Okay, key of G practice sheet 2. This is going to be harder. Okay, it's going to be a little bit harder.
It's gonna be harder.
It's going to be a little harder because the bass notes
Are
are.
we doing alternating bass
Mm-hmm. Yep, we need to learn where are the bass notes for key of G practice sheet. So these are all these are some three.
D is.
We know D.
We know D. We
Okay.
know E minor is probably the same as E because.
Good thinking. It is the same as E.
But
Is G-
isn't C the top
Is
note?
G
and
5
the-
6?
G is 6/4. What? 6/4. Whoops, am I right? No, it's 4. Yes. 6 and 4.
No, it's E minor.
E minor is 5 and 6.
And
Or-
then C is 5 and 6.
And the same as,
C.
are you the teacher? So come on up here. Come on up here and you can do all the deciding
No,
and
but
tell everybody what to do.
I was wondering if it was C.
You didn't sound like wondering to me. It sounded
Well,
like
I'm
a
pretty sure
statement.
it was
So if you have a question, definitely ask it. But you just have to be careful when you're saying things because sometimes you're not going to be right. So about E minor. Same as E, which, I don't know if you remember from last week, you can do 5/6 or 6/5.
Wait,
I know that's a little mind-blowing. You can do either 5/6 or 6/5. So that matters because when you're playing G and you're going 6, 4, 6, 4, and then you switch to E minor, it might be nice to do 6 and 5. It's kind of up to you if you want to keep that same pattern of going 6, 5, 6, 4, and 6, 5. Or you can switch it and go 5, 6, whatever. Okay, both are legit. C is different. Check this out. See, I'm moving this finger. I'm moving one finger. So check this out. Going from here, 5. Now I'm going to move this finger out to 6. Move it back. Okay. 5, 6, 5. What? 5, 6. Move this finger along there. I'm going to show these guys again. So here, this finger is going to move from 5 to 6 each time. 5, 6, 5, 6. 5, whoops. 5, 6, 5, 6. Those are the bass notes for C. So make note of that for yourself on your music somewhere. So probably somewhere near the word for the letter C, I mean. Put that it's 5 and 6, but you have to move your finger too. Okay? Did you already make note of that? Sweet. All right, let's play the first line only. Okay? G, 6 and 4. Here we go. Let's agree to what we're going to do for E minor. So we'll all do the same thing. What do you want to do?
I think we should do 6/5 because you're keeping
Sounds
that
fine.
same beat.
Sounds fine. So we'll do 6 and 5 for E minor together, and then we'll switch the little bass note for C. Okay? Let's do it. 5 down. Whoops. 6 down. 6 down. Here we go. So I expect you should be looking at your strings where your pick is because these are different, right? So pay attention. Here we go. We'll do 8 of each to get more practice on the bass notes, okay? So 1 and 2 and 6. 'C. Yeah, same. Let's do some C. Let's do some C. Okay? Just a lot of C. Just going to do the C to practice C and not worry about the others. Okay? Yeah, that sounds good, Bailey. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 5 down, 6 down, 5 How'd that go? Much better? Cool, better. Sweet, okay. Well then let's do the second line. C, G, D, E minor. Here we go. Starts with C, that makes it easy. Okay, 8 of each.
My favorite one's E minor.
E minor is such a nice chord. Sounds cool, it's easy to play. All right, here we go. C for 8, here we go. 1 and 2 and. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. little bit good? Okay. Now we're gonna do something crazy. It's gonna be crazy. See, there's the board. Okay. All right. Am I completely blocking your view of this board? Let me see if I can do this way. How's that?
Good.
Cool. Sorry about that. Okay. Remember, musical alphabet. Whoa. That was a. Okay. There we go. A, B, C, D, F, G. Now let me tell you right now, there are other things like B flat and F sharp, and we're going to learn about those someday.
Oh, yeah.
You've heard of those things?
My dad has been doing it on the board.
Cool. Yeah, exactly. So there are other things, but this is a nice simple way to start learning this so that when we do add those other things in, that'll make some sense. Coming down the road, you'll get there. But let's remind ourselves what we're doing here. Key of A. If A is the 1, we need to find the 4 and the 5. What are they? 2, 3.
D and E?
Yes, D and E. 4 and 5. Okay, so when we play in the key of A, we're going to see those, right? So when we play You Are My Sunshine, as written, this is in the key of A. And let's look at the key of G. If G is the 1, and we count up to 4,
C and D?
C and D. Does that make sense? Right? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is the C, and 5 is the D. So, check this craziness out. Do you remember when we were playing You Are My Sunshine? And I was like, I can't hardly sing this song, it's so high.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that happens sometimes with music, and we might want to change the key of the song. We want to play this song, but in a different key. That means everywhere there's an A in this song, we would change it to a different root. So if the A is the 1 in this song, and we wanted to play it in the key of G, all the A's would be G's. Blowing your mind?
Nope.
Not too bad? A little bit? A little bit.
A little bit.
So if I said to you, let's play the song You Are My Sunshine in the key of G, your head would go, okay, the chords in the key of G are the 1, the 4, and the 5, the G, the C, and the D. So every time there's a G, so every time there's an A, that's going to be a G. Every time there's a D in this song, we would play C. And every time there's an E in this song, we would play D. Go ahead now and change all the chords in your song.
So the A are the A.
Right? You can watch. You can look here, right? So wherever the 1s are, that's what it is. And here are the 4s, and here are the 5s.
So A's turn into I.
A's turn into G's.
Okay.
Yes. These I's, that means 1. That's like the number 1.
And then D's, what we turn into the D's.
Okay, so you have a D in this song, D in the key of A.
So we turn it into A.
No.
So B.
So here's your D here. That's key of A. Here's your 4 over here is C.
So it's
See that?
C.
D becomes C, yes. So here's where they're kind of connecting. Right?
What about E?
What about E?
You turn it into
E was here and it's going to go to here.
So D.
Yep. Nice.
Good. Done.
Nice. Let's play this song in the key of G. What? It's gonna blow your mind. It's gonna blow your mind, people. I know. It's my job. It's my job to freak you out. Okay, so, and now we have new bass notes, and all this stuff is happening. Okay, so it should be, your music should be reading like this. G, G, G at the top, right? G, 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 first line. What's the second line, Violet? Yep, G, C, C, G. What's the third line, Mr. Holden?
G, C, C, G.
G, C, C, G again. Yay. 2 lines in a row, same thing. And the last line?
Is G, G, D, E, G, G.
Exactly. G, G, D, G, G. Okay? All right. Okay. Trying out your new bass notes at the same time. Oh my God. Here we go. Here we go. 1. Oh, my sunshine. It's a little bit easier to sing. Here we go. 1 and 2 and G. 2, 3. In there.
Yeah, after
It's a little harder because we are just practicing the other one and then it just changed.
Right, but someday you're going to be in a band, and somebody in your band is going to be like, I don't really like this in the key of A. Let's try it in the key of G and see if we like it better. And be like, bam, here we go, key of G. Boom. You know how to play that. Now you know how to do it. And your brain's got to start thinking that way too. I didn't even write the chords on mine. I just thought them in my head. You're going to be able to do that too someday. Cool. Let's do it one more time. The key of G. Key of G. Key of G. Key of G. Here we go.
I was playing the G. I think I accidentally did D because I thought it was a D.
Right. And don't forget when you go to C. Move that bass note finger. Okay. So many new things. Move your bass note finger. Here we go. Here we go. What are your bass notes for G?
6 and 4.
Here we go. 1 and 2 and. 2, 3, 4. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me see. The stars are G. You'll never see. How much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Yes, so cool. So check it out. If this was my band, I would say, thanks you guys for trying out the key of G. I still don't really like it. I think I'd rather do it in the key of D. What is going on? So, if we switch to the key of D, holy smokes, where is the 1?
D.
D, oops, let me turn this. So the 1 is D. Where's the 4? I'm asking Bailey.
E,
2, 3, 4.
G.
Exactly. And then where's the 5, Violet?
A.
Yep, A.
So right new.
So, oh my God, you have to write it again to change it. But we're going to try it next week. So make sure you write.
Try it in different keys.
You can do that if you want to make sure you have the right chords tonight. Then we're going to switch those. So that now the first line would be D, 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 right? And I'm going to try it and just see if I like it better in D while you're writing those things down. Here we go. So the original was A. So all the A's are D's. All the D's are G's now. Yeah, good thinking, lady. And then the very last thing you need to know is what is that E? The E is going to turn into an A. Okay? So try that next. Now throughout this week, you can play it in all 3 keys. What is happening? Crazy things are happening. All right, have fun practicing.